same progress.
Yeah.
And that hour and a half could be spent elsewhere if we were prepared at the level of what we left off at. And we could say, well, you know, I don't remember everything, or, you know, my mind's not what it used to be. My mind's not what it used to be, right? But it's a decision to say, well, my hobby is singing. So do I want to be good at it, or do I want to be, okay, and any hobby you want to be good at takes its time, you know? Anybody read the 10,000 hours of to become a or an expert at something, right? Who is that? Malcolm Gladwell, is that? Yeah. You know, 10,000 hours to become an expert in something, that kind of thing. And I don't think it takes 10,000 hours to be really good at barbershop. I think to get us to the next level is less of a strain than you think it is.
It depends on your intent.
This is too safe.
Yeah.
Guys, right on.
Welcome.
How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
Tell me he wouldn't make a great game show host.
No, sure.
Tell me he would make a great game show host.
Or an alligator wrestler.
I'm Richard. I'm the director, Richie. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
What's your category?
You know what? I think we did this a couple, 3 years ago.
We did.
I hope I don't say the same thing.
You will.
Because you probably fixed everything we did last time.
We did.
Oh, for sure.
We're not as worried about that as the fact that you only know 6 things. So.
You sang second.
We did.
Okay. Almost like being in Larry Reinhardt, if anybody's recording. I'm with the performance category. Nice to see you all again. He was one of my detractors as I was coming up, or a mentor, I should say.
Sorry to hear that.
So we don't have to even talk about what the performance category is. You guys made some choices which I thought were interesting. We want to talk about them. The off the risers type of 2 rows.
Yep.
On the floor, in formation. Almost like being in love. There's a possibility that we could hear too well from 8 feet away. There were some early on some sync issues, and by the way, we don't do anything. It just seemed to be a little distracting. I wanted to ask about your choice of the closed arc that you had.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily to help us in your category. It was more to help us to hear each other and survive.
Right.
So,
and survive. Right.
So, and we knew we were gonna close off some of our audience.
Okay.
But we thought that was the correct choice for us.
Okay. You have to make your choices.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we won't even go there.
Okay.
Okay. So almost like being in love. The overall raw mood of this. What is it about?
Being in love.
Sure is. And is it a growing excitement during the song, or
Should be.
Yes.
how did it feel?
Short of that.
Short of that, okay. And it seemed a little samey, but there was a lot of good things. There was. I'm giving you kudos for a lot of things here. There was some facial involvement. There was some physical involvement. There was some audience engagement. It just seemed to be kind of lay there, and we might want to try a couple things to help that grow. But you're worried about holding on and stuff. I also want to challenge Richie to not be the performer as much as you guys should be the performer.
Yeah.
You ought to make him look bad. It's hard to do because he's quite a good-looking man.
I hear it's easier to make me look bad.
No, the point is it's a little bit of a, because of the focus, and I know your objective is to keep the guys together, it becomes a kind of a push and pull between the director and the chorus. So you might try some things where you're actually not directing. And I would give you permission to do that in a rehearsal, and I wouldn't punish anyone for singing out of sync, because you want to try some things that require. I mean, he's doing a lot. You're doing a lot of expressive type directing, but the song was kind of samey, and we can maybe go into that. The second song, "Love Me," I just want to ask. There was some visual unity issues that I want to ask. Are we getting, what is our situation here? What is the relationship with her? Can I? Yeah.
Want an answer?
I want several answers.
Okay. I know
You getting her.
Yeah, I'm getting her.
Okay, does
But-
everybody else know that?
It's a little bit of a tease going on.
Little tease going on.
Yeah.
Good. Is there agreement on that? Okay. Would you all say that? It would be a little tease going on. Are you going to get her?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. So there wasn't that visual communication consistently. There was more. I'm not sure over here. There was more confidence over here. I can't remember the pockets, but it did. You know, do everything you want, but love me. Right. That's the big. The but. You've talked about the but many times, I guess. So the attitude was a question. Then it went into the triplet section. Is there a new level of emotion during the triplet section? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that I'll beg.
Closing the deal.
You're closing the deal there. Do you want to sing that a little bit? Can we sing it here?
Sure.
Am I your first judge today? Who'd you have?
Right. Music.
Or Adam and I are in the same part.
Melody, yeah. All right. Where's that?
We got moved around, didn't we?
Yeah, no, they switched back.
Oh, good.
Do you want from that spot, from the triplet section, or do you
No,
want from the...
let's do the whole thing. Let's
Okay.
see if we can.
I'm gonna start from the chorus.
But by the way, you have whatever. If you want to sing almost like being in love, we can work on some. Okay. Let's try "Love Me."
We have the same problem. All right.
Which song?
Love Me.
Love me.
Thank you. From the
Right from the chorus again, right? That's Love Me.
Is that Love Me?
A flat.
You've been going back and forth over here.
Ready? Sing it like you're performing. And
Treat me like a fool, treat me mean and cruel, but love me, will you love me? Break my faithful heart, tear it all apart, but love me, won't you love me? If you ever go, darling, I'll be so lonely, I'll be so lonely, I'll be sad and blue, crying over you, all over you, dear, only you, oh yeah, but I will beg and steal you, I will beg and steal just to feel, I'm begging you just to feel your heart. Give me your heart, I want your heart beating close to mine, so close to mine. If you ever go, darling, I'll be ever so lonely, I'll be so lonely, I'll be sad and blue, crying over you, all over you, dear, only you, oh yeah. I will beg and steal you, I'll beg, I'm gonna keep begging and stealing, I'll always be needing to feel, I gotta keep feeling, baby, I'm dealing, so don't be delaying your heart, I need your heart, oh, I need your loving heart, close to mine, so close to mine. Well, if you ever go, baby, don't go now. You know that I'll be ever so lonely. I'll be ever so lonely, begging on my knees. All I ask is please love me, baby, oh please love me.
Good. I'll let you sing the whole song. That's the last time you ever do the whole song. By the way, we had two white-haired guys over here. Who
Yeah,
were
that
those?
was me and Pat. Yeah.
The far left.
Down that side.
Yeah, over on this side.
Yeah. He was in the front and I was behind him. Oh, hey, you see that, Rich? See that, Rich?
I don't think you're starting.
Take the picture of that.
I'll let
That's
you do it.
right.
So begging on my knees, how do we feel on the last beg? We begged on our knees a couple of times. What was the last? Did we do? It's
Yeah,
begging
it's
on
the
my
triplet section.
in the triplet section.
Yeah.
How do we feel about there? I'm begging on my knees.
You're desperate at that point.
Are we desperate?
Determined.
I
No.
don't think it's too desperate.
No.
There was a question about what we are. I think it's a good. You're desperate. I think some of the guys were desperate. They were a little more confident over here. So make sure that as you go through this song, you repeat these lyrics a couple of times, right? The second time you do it, it's got to mean something even more. Either it's desperate, or confident, or but we have some visual disagreement going on. It's a little confusing.
So should we talk about that, like what we're supposed to be feeling, and agree on what feeling it is, whether it's desperation or...
Yeah, I think so. And when you go into the triplet section,
We should.
what should be happening there? To me, when you go into the triplet section, that's kind of a sexy. You're really kind of really going after it a little bit, right? But the bodies didn't show a change, and I'm not talking about. I don't want to prescribe the face, and Richie knows that we don't prescribe the face or the body. It's your face and your body is a reaction to how you feel. And when you go into the second turn on that thing, there should be a kind of a different feeling, right? Let's say desperate, let's say confident, but it should be agreed upon, right? So when you go that, by the way, if you agree that it's more confident, I'm not even going to show you how to do the body. You know how to do confident.
Like that.
You know, I'm going to play because I was going to. You are the greatest baritone I have ever seen.
Oh, he's a good liar, too.
And you see how's I sing. I'm sorry. Right? You. So the idea there, guys, is I want to grab the emotion. I am the greatest. I am the coolest guy ever. When you go into that section, and your bodies and your faces will take care of it. So we used to prescribe, this is where you smile, and this is where your body goes. No, this is where you become the coolest guy ever, and then react to that. By the way, what's that's going to result in dynamics like you wouldn't believe. The music judges will love all. They liked dynamics, I would say, and embellishments and stuff like that. So agree on that character, you know, and react to what that is. That's a concept that's going to take you through several of those songs. Okay. Am I? It's nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.